She's not the one.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 funniest Everybody Loves Raymond moments.
What is this, Ray? What is this big white label that says our wedding in gold trim? Why,
Well, there seems to be a little traffic.
That's going to need another coat.
For this list, we're looking at the most hilarious scenes that made everybody love Raymond and the rest of the Barones. What's your favorite Everybody Loves Raymond moment? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Peggy beats up Ray. If there's one character who gets under Ray's introverted skin, it's Peggy. In her debut episode, the troop leader puts Allie's dad in his place by assigning him a lackluster spot to sell Frontier Girls cookies.
Peggy, I'm sorry, but Petey's is kind of out of the way for me.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I'm sure that Allie's dad wouldn't mind switching with you.
Me? Petey's?
Yeah, switch your card with Sarah.
As if that isn't degrading enough, Peggy has the nerve to sell cookies to Ray's parents. And of course they buy them. In retaliation, Ray takes Peggy's prime spot in front of a pizzeria. After Peggy gloats about selling to his family and liking it, a standoff erupts that finds Ray pinned under a table.
All right.
Are you gonna get off my spot?
Never!
Thankfully, Deborah arrives to save her husband, albeit not from further humiliation. The intense performances and childish motivations make for one of the show's most outrageous confrontations, with Deborah coming out on top.
Nobody beats up my husband.
She didn't beat me up.
You got a problem, you take it up with me.
Number 9. Snack meltdown. Ray typically tries to avoid conflict, which makes it all the more hysterical when something minor sets him off. After Deborah clashes with the T-ball chairperson over snacks, Ray attempts to make peace without his wife's knowledge.
Hi, Deborah. I just have to say, this is really wonderful.
What is?
Snack, you got a really good snack this week. Okay, hey, that's good for you.
What, is he rubbing it in?
Bringing some approved snacks, Ray's plan backfires when he's caught in the middle of Deb and Brian. Unable to handle the pressure anymore, Ray straight up loses it on Brian. Aside from his qualms about the snacks, Ray resorts to criticizing Brian's son for making them lose the game.
Oh, by the way, your kid's costing us the game out there, okay? Yeah, that's right. I'm keeping score. Whoa, Dad, I'm keeping score, and we're losing because your kid's out there eating grasshoppers.
The subsequent silence says everything as the kids watch with blank stares while Frank and Robert distance themselves. Plus, how often do we get to see Ray fight with the voice of Homer Simpson? Well, there was that other time.
Hey, no one calls me a monster and questions my existence.
The awesome power of the human mind.
Number 8. Car through house. On a good day, Frank and Marie will stir up a little commotion at Ray and Deborah's house. On a bad day, they'll destroy their house. The older you get, you run a higher risk of accidentally falling down the stairs. Frank falls through the stairs, though, ironically while trying to fix them. Marie caused even more damage when she backed the car through the wall. The chaos catches Ray, Deb, and the audience completely off guard. Although, seeing Frank emerge from the passenger seat with Marie behind the wheel comes as no shock. While the ensuing episode is full of witty dialogue, the looks of horror and disbelief on everyone's faces provide the largest laughs, especially when Robert's concern turns to a gleeful smile. Number 7. Taping over wedding video. Ray's marriage has been full of facepalm moments, and taping over his wedding video is among the biggest. This was before everything went digital, kids. Ray and Deborah's 10th anniversary ends on a sour note when they find football on the tape instead of the blessed event.
What, did you hit something? Did you hit something?
No, it's still going.
Then why am I seeing football?
I don't know.
Where did our wedding go?
To be fair, Super Bowl 25 was a nail-biter, but we see where Deborah's coming from. Deborah's anger is only made funnier by Ray's nonchalant reaction.
Come on, don't get excited. Oh, wait.
What?
Look
It's
at that.
football. It's still football, Ray.
Yeah, but it's the Bills Giants
I
Super Bowl.
don't care. You give me that.
Cookies and snacks push him over the edge, but the most important day of his life isn't a huge loss. Ray's at his funniest when he's backed into a corner, yet still tries to weasel out with weak excuses.
Kids must have done that.
Right, oh yeah, the kids say football, Ray. The last thing they put in the VCR was lemon chicken.
You can't pin this one on the kids or the label, Ray. Number 6, canister confusion. In an episode that won Patricia Heaton her second Primetime Emmy, Deborah insists that she already returned Marie's canister.
Please listen to me. It's not here.
You seem upset. Are you upset with me, Deborah?
Well, yes, as a matter of fact, I am upset, Marie, because what I say and what I do seems to mean very little to you.
Marie uncharacteristically apologizes for pestering Deborah about it, seemingly giving her daughter-in-law an overdue win. That is, until Allie reveals that Deborah does still have the canister.
Huh. You know what I think? Yeah. I think I finally got through to her. I mean, now she sees she's not always right.
Is this what Grandma was looking for?
Unwilling to let Marie hold this over her head forever, Deb attempts to sneak the canister back into her house. In a classic farce, Ray hides the canister under his oversized jacket before getting stuck between Robert and a hard place. For all the laughs, the scene builds to a surprisingly touching resolution, with Frank taking the fall, telling Deborah that he views her as one of his own.
Frank, I don't know what to say. Why did you do that?
I don't know. I didn't want that to happen to you. You're like my daughter.
Oh. Thank you.
Besides, he was already going to be in hot water. Number 5, Marie unveils her masterpiece. Often ranked among the show's best episodes and even scoring an Emmy nomination for writing, Marie's sculpture tested the limits of what a CBS sitcom can get away with. When Marie reveals her abstract sculpture, Ray can't help but notice that it looks suspiciously like, let's just say the female form.
What?
Isn't it a bit too ladylike?
Great.
Deborah and Robert slowly come to see it while Marie remains totally clueless. Frank doesn't catch on either, although he is drawn to the sculpture for reasons that he can't quite put his finger on.
I gotta tell you, I don't know what the hell this is, but I love it.
What makes this so clever is that nobody explicitly says out loud what the sculpture looks like. It goes to show that sometimes tiptoeing around the censors is funnier than simply stating what everybody is thinking.
I can't take it anymore. I'm seeing it in my sleep. I see it, and I know it's your mother's, and we have to get rid of it.
Number 4, Michael's story. The kids are almost always sidelined on this show, but young Michael scores one of the most priceless moments when he reads the parents at school a story he wrote, The Angry Family. While it's later revealed that Michael got the idea from a TV show, everyone initially believes that the Barones were the source of inspiration.
The Angry Family.
Michael's naive delivery is perfectly complemented by the horrified looks on everyone's faces. The incident lands Mom and Dad in an uncomfortable teacher meeting where Deborah unleashes all of her frustration.
So no wonder the kid writes stories. I should be writing stories. My life is a Gothic novel. And until you have lived in that house with all of them in there with you day after day, week after week, year after friggin' year, you are in no position to judge me.
Deborah sometimes gets unfairly categorized as a nagging wife, but you'd also need to blow off a little steam if you were a Barone. A parent-teacher meeting probably wasn't the best time to let loose, however.
Listen, Eileen, again, I'm so sorry about getting a little testy with you yesterday. That's really not like me.
Number 3, Robert's lucky suit. In an episode that helped win Emmys for Brad Garrett and Doris Roberts, Robert lands the interview of his life with the FBI.
I just got a call from the FBI.
Oh
my gosh.
My captain has connections there, and he recommended me. Today, Special Agent Thomas Garfield called to set up a job interview.
Unfortunately, Marie ruins his lucky suit. While that's a typical sitcom setup, the situation snowballs to new levels of awkwardness when the meddling Marie sends a lengthy fax to the interviewer, explaining what happened. This leads to arguably Robert's funniest moment as he confronts Marie with a pair of tense, bulging eyes. Robert looks as if he might explode, although Marie plays innocent even as her son releases all of his pent-up rage.
Oh, come on, Deb. Come on. You know how she is. Now's your chance. Tell her how you feel. Tell her it's time to rise up. Cast off the shackles.
Garrett's deep voice and tall stature have never been put to more effective use as Robert finally gives Marie a piece of his mind, which she learns nothing from.
I really think the FBI could use my son.
Number 2, suitcase fight. Sometimes emotional baggage and literal baggage are one and the same. Ray and Deborah find themselves in a standoff over who will move a suitcase that's been sitting out for weeks.
Then, a few days later, I noticed her wearing a sweater that she brought with her on the trip. So that means she took it out of the suitcase. Is that passive-aggressive or what?
Ray even resorts to taking a grocery bag to the airport rather than give in. Just when it appears the two have made peace, Ray still thinks Deb should get the suitcase. Wanting to be the bigger person, Deb decides that she can beat Ray by ending the madness.
I'll be the one who got it.
Oh, no. I will get it. Let the record show that I got it. You let go.
Although Ray doesn't entirely understand, he suddenly wants the glory of moving the suitcase. An immature scuffle ensues that's interrupted by Robert, whose reaction sums up the absurdity of their argument.
What do you want?
Oh, I was going to see if I can borrow that, but the airline won't let me carry on all three of you.
Writer Tucker Cawley drew inspiration from real life, earning an Emmy in the process. Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions. Marie interrupts Robert's wedding. She just couldn't stay out of this one.
Pardon me? What was that?
I'm sorry, but I feel the need to say something.
Ma!
Deborah's Brajol. A win for Deb is a defeat for Marie.
I should ask Deborah. Give me that.
Robert's photo shoot. A picture is worth 1,000 words, but we're at a loss here. Toaster theft. Nothing says Christmas like two parents stealing a toaster to show their son they care.
Just give me that toaster, please.
No, it's my son.
Oh, but it's my son. He needs me to have a toaster.
Ray records Deborah. You can see why this episode won Heaton her first Emmy.
I'm not crying because of what I sound like. I'm crying because I'm married to an insensitive derfwad who, instead of trying to make life better for his wife, tape records her so he has proof that she's a terrible person.
What's a derfwad?
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. The Fly. Season 7 may be the show's finest, even winning the Emmy for Outstanding Comedy Series. It also has the single funniest moment as Robert introduces Deb and Ray to Angela.
How great is she? She's pretty great, right?
Yeah, not bad, Big Top.
While Robert is convinced that she's the one, Ray thinks otherwise after seeing her eat a fly and wash it down with wine. Looking like he saw a ghost, Ray breaks the news to his family. On paper, the line, "she ate it," is already pretty funny. It's the bizarre way Ray Romano draws the line out, though, that propels this moment to the top of our list.
Angela killed it. It fell on the table. She put it in a napkin. And then she ate it!
Apparently, Romano nearly passed out from lightheadedness while filming, making his shock all the more believable. Robert eventually finds that Ray wasn't lying in another uproarious reveal.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.